Okay, right, guys. Good morning. This is Suresh. Right. So, can you see my screen? Please confirm. Right. So,
Yes, I'm able to see you.
today we are going to work with Power BI development related introduction part. So, basically, Power BI is data analysis and report creation tool. Okay. So that it is also known as data analyst position. Analyzing data, creating report. That is the best point. But the question is, why we need to analyze the data and going for report creation? These points are really important for us. So now I'll give you clarity on that. Before going to discuss about Power BI, let's take some example and we'll discuss about that. For example, you take some e-cart business in India, right? So e-cart business means Amazon, different sites there in the market. Okay. In this scenario, just assume that in 2023 year, there is some festival. For example, Dashara, Sankranti, some festival. And they have some mobile, they started sales on this mobile and they have given 20% off on actual price. How much? 20% off on actual price. So sale completed. Now they want to check status of the business. Status means what? Profit, loss, no profit, no loss. These are comes under status of the business. Okay, no? So now, generally e-cart business means lot of customers, lot of products, lot of sales data. Lot of data will be there. So in this scenario, how they can analyze it? That is important for us. How they can analyze these things. Okay. So now they need some software for doing this task. Okay. No? So that tool is Power BI. They will collect all the information, data. They perform analysis by using Power BI tool. After that, they're going to generate report. So what they are doing in the beginning, they're doing analysis. Then they're going for report creation. What this report they shows, status of this business they shows it. So status means what? Profit, loss, no profit, no loss. This is what the status of the business means. Now, in this case, based on status, client can go for decision time. Because next year again, same festival will come. Suppose they want to go for sales of the same mobile, then what type of decisions required? Got my point, right? What type of decisions required? Same offer works or not? Do I need to go for any other offer? And in the same product related information, how the product quality, mobile quality, right? And user reviews. So product is worth for the cost. So these are all will be. Okay. No? So you need to provide some status to them in the form of report. But direct report is not going to work. So you have to perform some analysis. After analyzing data only, you can go for report creation. Okay. No? So these are really important for us. So this is the thing. These are all required for us. So manually it is not possible, right? That's why we go for data analysis and report creation. Okay. No? That is the purpose of Power BI. Because of that reason only, we are working with the Power BI tool. Decision making and business intelligence is for decision making purpose. So, business intelligence, we are using for decision making purpose. That's what. Clear? So, Power BI is business intelligence tool only, no doubt. Power BI is data analysis tool only, no doubt. Okay. So, coming to next scenario. Any questions, anybody, please? You can unmute and talk to me, or you can send message also, no problem. Actually, Annapurna, mute Annapurna. Annapurna, Divyasta, please mute yourself. Right. If you have any questions, you can unmute and talk to me, or you can send message also. We have chat facility here. So now coming to next scenario. We are going to work with databases and data warehouse, because Power BI is data warehouse too. Just now only we discussed about business intelligence, purpose of the Power BI, what we are doing with Power BI. That and all I discussed just now only, right? And but the scenario is this concept. Power BI is concept clearly from data warehouse. Now that's why I'm going to discuss what is database, what is data warehouse. These points I'm going to discuss now. Okay. So generally, you know, in real-time environment, we store data in the form of data sources, and these are OLTP databases. For example, Microsoft SQL Server. And what is SQL Server? RDBMS database only, right? What is the purpose of SQL Server? To store data. Okay. So OLTP stands for Online Transaction Process. That means OLTP databases can store data, can modify data. For example, you are working with some client. Your client stored data in the form of data source in OLTP. That means what happens? Anytime user can connect to that database and user can modify data. That is the meaning of OLTP, right? So now what is your task? Tell me. Your task is data analysis, report creation. But here what's happening? Every time data is going to modify. That is the problem. So now data is modifying. You are trying to analyze the data and create report. It's not possible. We need some environment where we are, where we can avoid data modifications. That environment is suitable for data analysis and report creation. So that environment is data warehouse database. This is OLAP environment, online analytical process. Online analytical process. So in OLAP, what happens, you are going to copy data from data source to data warehouse, but you cannot modify data in data warehouse environment. That is the scenario. That's what you need for data analysis and report creation purpose. Am I right or not? Okay. So now this data warehouse environment is nothing but Power BI. So Power BI is data analysis tool, data analysis environment. In this environment only, we are going to perform data analysis operations and report creation. Basically, your learning Power BI means some major steps will. Power Query, Power Pivot, Power View. These are the major parts. Power Query area, you are going to perform ETL operations. Extraction, transformation, load. That means maximum scenarios in this Power Query, you have to work with transformations. Transformations area you are going to work, right? Then Power Pivot means completely it is DAX related. DAX functions we are going to work. Power View means completely, report creation, right? So transformations area, DAX area, report creation area, these are the major areas you are going to work in this scenario. So now we have to discuss those points. What is the meaning of transformation? So if you know these three areas, then you can work with Power BI, no doubt. So now, transformation area means suppose you have some table in the source, because in RDBMS databases, we can store data in the form of tables only, right? Table name is products. Suppose in this table we have some columns, sales amount. So other columns also there, okay? The same products table with sales amount column you are going to copy from source to Power BI. But requirement is if sales amount is greater than 3,000, then only copy. Otherwise, don't copy. Sales amount is greater than 3,000, then only copy. Otherwise, don't copy. This is called as transformation. condition-based data extraction you are doing. And I already told you Power BI, no modifications allowed, right? Then when you are looking at this scenario, you feel like data modification is happening. No, there is no data modification, not at all. Because you have some requirement, based on requirement, you are going to copy data from source to Power BI. That's all. That's what you are doing. There is the matter. Okay, na? So this is called transformation area, ETL operation. You know, for working with ETL operations, you need SQL queries knowledge. Complete SQL server knowledge is not required. SQL queries knowledge required, that we are going to discuss. Whatever the SQL server queries required for Power BI, those queries related scenarios we are going to work. Okay, na? And coming to next scenario. DAX means what? Okay. DAX, data analysis expressions, we call them as DAX functions. Calculations purpose and conversions purpose, generally we use DAX. For example, you copied products table from source to Power BI with a sales amount call. Suppose you need, you are going to create some report. In that report, you need annual sales amount. Okay, no? Sales amount into 12 means what? Annual sales amount. How you are doing this calculation? By using DAX. So you can go for report creation now, right? Is it going to modify anything? This calculation, nothing. Nothing is going to modify because you have monthly sales amount. You are going to calculate it and get it as, calculating it as yearly sales amount. By using that yearly sales amount, you are going to create report. That's all. Right? And okay, na? This is important. Okay. So what I'm trying to explain, whatever the operations we are doing here, these operations are not going to modify data in Power BI. They're only for data preparation purpose, because after data preparation only we can go for report creation, right? Okay. Okay, now. So in the same third part, what I discussed, report creation. That's what your duty and your Power BI developer, data analyst means. What you are doing, You're copying data, transform data, DAX data, report creation. Okay. So now tell me, any questions please related to these three operations, or everything clear? What happened there? Nobody asking questions. Right? Fine. But remember please, if you want to work with the ETL operations, I mean transformations, in the same DAX area, SQL queries knowledge is required. Actually, we are directly connecting from Power BI to SQL. We do every operation in Power BI only. For that, we are not going to. Directly, if you want to fetch data from SQL, you can use developer SQL, developer or management studio, different tools there. But coming to our environment, Power BI, directly we can connect it to SQL and we can extract data from SQL. That we can do from Power BI only. Okay, na? Right? Right. So coming to next scenario, in Power BI, what are the tools we are going to work? Initially, we are going to work with Power BI desktop. After Power BI desktop, we are going to work with Power BI service. SQL server, we are not going to do anything. SQL server only for data copy purpose. We are using SQL server only for what? Data. They store data in SQL server databases. From Power BI, we are going to connect it to data source and we are copying data from there. That's all. That's what we are doing, right? So Power BI desktop, Power BI service, is important for us. Now I discussed data copy, transformation, so DAX, so report creation, right? That and all we are going to perform by using Power BI desktop. For that we are using Power BI desktop. But see, why we are developing all these things? Because of customers, right? That means after finishing your development, you have to share them to customers. But you cannot share them to customers from Power BI desktop. You can share them to customers by using Power BI service. So Power BI service, we use it to share our work to customers. Even here we are going to work with some excellent concept called as dashboard creation. Report creation is different, dashboard creation is different. Even we are going to work with the dashboard creation in Power BI service also. Right? So these are the major tools, Power BI desktop and Power BI service we are going to work for development purpose, and the requirements, prerequisites are, what we call like SQL Server queries knowledge, and that I am going to discuss in this training one. So you no need to go for separate training for SQL development. And practice purpose, I am going to give you two projects. So you can practice all of them. Okay. So these are the things we are doing. Queries assignments also I can provide. Installations I can take care, but I need Windows 10 or Windows 11 operating system laptop from your end. Okay, na? So that's all from my end for today because it is introduction class. That's why I'm doing around 40 minutes. So now, tell me if you have any questions. Divya, any questions?
No, sir.
Okay. Anybody, please? Any questions?
Sir. Hello.
Yeah, please tell me. Please.
Sir, in Power Query, you said that if sales amount is less than 3,000, we have to transfer the data to another Power BI. Hello.
No.
Okay.
Basically, that products table with sales amount column is there in the source. You are going to copy that table from source to Power BI. But the requirement is if sales amount is greater than 3,000, then only copy. Otherwise, no need to copy. Right, Divya? Okay, na?
Okay, sir.
So if that condition satisfied, then that data is going to copy from data source to Power BI. Okay, na?
Sir, it is not a modification, sir.
It's not modification. It's just data copy based on some conditions, requirements.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
Hi, sir.
Hello.
Please, Rajendra.
Yeah. So there are other tools are there, right? Other two reporting tools are there in the market, right? How Power BI is different from them and why we need to learn only Power BI?
Power BI, you can perform ETL operations, data analysis, reporting in the same tool. Okay, no? That is the advantage of working with Power BI. But some other tools, if you go like ETL, different tool, analysis, different tool, reporting, different tool, that is somewhat a different scenario, right, for organizations. That's why generally if everything is there in the same tool, then it is a bit easy for them to work and develop the environment, right, Rajendra?
Okay.
Right. Any questions, anybody, please?
How is the job market for Power BI?
Survey is always good. Better to check in job websites. Go to job websites and check it once. You'll get a clear-cut picture. Okay.
Okay.
Generally, Microsoft product things generally openings will be there. Shiva, tell me, Shiva.
What is the difference between Tableau and Power BI, sir?
See, almost same tool, Shiva. Tableau is different product. Power BI is different product. Power BI is from Microsoft Corporation. That is. There are Tableau also same like Power BI only.
Okay. Is there any advance in Power BI over the Tableau?
I don't know much about Tableau because I never worked with the Tableau. And I know basic things. That is also same like Power BI only, but advanced.
Okay.
Much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. Right, guys? If you say okay, then I'll stop for today. Then we can continue from tomorrow.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Everyday recordings we are received, right? Sir?
You receive everyday recording because class will be recorded and will be uploaded to Google Drive. They will give you Google Drive
Okay.
access.
Okay, got it. Yeah.
Okay. Hello.
Friend, any questions? Yeah, Divya, tell me.
Hello.
Yeah, I can hear you, Divya.
Sir, I'm an MBA graduate, sir. I didn't have much knowledge on IT.
Okay.
Sir,
Okay.
whether it is easy for me, sir. I mean,
I
it's
guess
too
you
much
will
of
be.
coding.
Yeah, here we are not going to write any coding, but little DAX functions we are going to work. That's why prerequisite for the DAX
Hello.
function is SQL queries. Okay, no?
Okay.
Prerequisite DAX
That's
function.
why. That's why I'm asking, sir. SQL service is somewhat coding, na, sir. That's why I'm asking
SQL
you.
server is
It is
not
somewhat
coding.
is.
No, 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 no. SQL
Okay.
server is not coding. And coding means you Java, C, C++, Python, .NET, they are VB, C Sharp, they are under coding part.
Okay, sir.
Just database and data storage, queries only. Okay, no?
Okay, sir. Because I learned MSCRM. That's why I'm
Oh.
asking you, sir. Because I don't have much knowledge on coding.
No, no, CRM, those things
But
different. They are different.
okay. Yeah. I complete.
Okay, okay.
That's why I'm asking you whether it is like that only or somewhat coding is that
No.
so much.
I'm just giving little DAX functions we are going to write only, but if you know SQL queries, easily you can write DAX functions.
Okay,
That's why I'm going to discuss SQL queries also in this
sir.
training.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right, okay. Okay, na? Right, guys? Okay. See you tomorrow. Same link, same time. Bye.
Okay, sir.